In this lesson, we're going to be learning how to multiply mixed numbers. We're going to examine the steps in multiplying mixed numbers, and then we're going to use those steps to solve some examples together. Now, how do we multiply mixed numbers? The first thing we do is to convert the mixed numbers to improper fractions. Then we multiply the numerators together, multiply the denominators together, and then we reduce the fraction to its simplest form. And in some instances, if you prefer or if you want to, you can convert that result back to a mixed number. So let's get started with some examples. So evaluate 2 1/3 multiplied by 1 1/2. So our first step is to convert them to improper fractions. So 2 1/3 is equal to 2 times 3 plus 1 over 3, which is going to give us 6 plus 1 over 3, which is 7 over 3. 1 1/2 is going to give us 1 multiplied by 2 plus 1 divided by 2, which is going to give us 2 plus 1 over 2, which is 3 over 2. So now we're going to rewrite this as 7 over 3 multiplied by 3 over 2. So this is going to give us 7 times 3. Remember, multiply across, divided by 3 times 2. So we have 3 in the numerator and 3 in the denominator. We can divide this by 3 and we get 1. Divide this by 3, we get 1. So that is going to give us 7 times 1 divided by 1 times 2, which is going to give us 7 over 2. Here's one option. The other option is to convert it back to a mixed fraction. 7 divided by 2. There are 3 2's and 7. 3 times 2, we have 6. We subtract, we're left with 1. This is also equal to 3 1/2. So either one of these would work, depends on how the question is framed. Now evaluate 3 1/2 multiplied by 4 2/3. So we're going to first convert them to improper fractions. 3 1/2 is going to be 3 multiplied by 2 plus 1 over 2, which is going to be 6 plus 1 over 2, which is 7 over 2. 4 2/3 is going to be 4 multiplied by 3 plus 2 over 3, which is 12 plus 2 over 3, which is going to give us 14 over 3. So now our equation is going to look like this. We're going to have 7 over 2 multiplied by 14 over 3. So here we're going to multiply across 7 times 14 over 2 times 3. So now we're going to try to simplify this. So 2 divided by 2, 1. 14 divided by 2, we have 7. So this is going to give us 7 multiplied by 7 divided by 1 multiplied by 3. This is going to give us 49 over 3. And then we can also convert this to a mixed fraction. 49 divided by 3. How many 3's in 4? We have 1. 1 multiplied by 3. We have 3. We subtract. We put a 0 here. And then we have 9 and then 1. 19 divided by 3. There's 6 3's in 19. 6 times 3, that's going to be 18. We subtract. We have 0 1. So this is also the same as 16 1 over 3. So either of these answers is acceptable. The next example, we have 1 4 over 11 multiplied by 1 1 over 10. So here we're going to convert 1 4 over 11 to a improper fraction. So we have 1 multiplied by 11 plus 4 over 11, which is 11 plus 4 over 11, which is going to give us 15 over 11. then 1 over 10 is going to be 1 multiplied by 10 plus 1 over 10, which is 10 plus 1 over 10. It's going to give us 11 over 10. So now we're going to rewrite this as 15 over 11 multiplied by 11 over 10. And now we're going to multiply across 15 times 11 divided by 11 times 10. Now let's see if we can simplify. So we can divide 10 by 5, we have 2. 15 by 5, we have 3. 11 by 11, we have 1. 11 by 11, we have 1. So now we have 3 times 1 divided by 1 times 2, which is going to give us 3 over 2. And then we can convert that to an improper to a mixed fraction, rather a mixed number. 3, 2. We have just one set of 2's and 3. So 1 times 2 is 2. We subtract, we're left with 1. This is going to be 1.5. And then now our final example, 2.5 multiplied by 1/7 over 8. So let's go ahead and convert to improper fraction. 2.5 is going to be 2 multiplied by 2 plus 1 over 2, which is 4 plus 1 over 2, which is going to give us 5 over 2. And then 1/7 over 8, 1/7 over 8 equal to 1 times 8 plus 7 over 2, which is over 8 rather. And let's write that properly. So it's over 8. So that's going to be 8 plus 7 over 8, which is equal to 15 over 8. So now we have 5 over 2 multiplied by 15 over 8. So here we do not, so we're first going to multiply across 5 times 15 divided by 2 times 8. We don't see any common factors in the numerator and denominator, so that's going to give us 75 over 16. So you can leave it this way, or you can take the extra step and convert it back to a mixed number. So 75 divided by 16, believe there are 4 of them there. 4 times 16 is going to be 64. We subtract, we have 11. So this is also the same as 4/11 over 16. So these are two different ways of representing your answer. This is acceptable. This is also acceptable.